Hello guys, now welcome back once again. We are going to continue with the tutorials. So this is part 4. Okay, so today we are going to look at, if you're watching me for the first time, this is a series and we are on the part 4. So I would advise you to look for the intro, part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay, so that you'll be able to follow along. It's about how to design this kind of this stunning school management system. This is a complete school management system, and this is step-by-step tutorial. So here, this is our dashboard. We ended here. Now in our last video we learned about how to import Elementor template, and let me open this in a new tab so that we can just have a look at what we did in our last video. So this is we are now going to customize it so that it will look amazing like this one. Okay, it's not all that we're structured, so don't worry, we will come to that. So let's come back here. So here we are going to look at how the settings, the basic settings that we need to do. Okay, and I'm going to cover all the settings under this WP School. Let me go to WP, put the mouse on WP Plus, and go to straight away the dashboard. Okay, so we just want to have a look at the dashboard. So this is the admin dashboard. You can see my username here. So as administrator, you can monitor what everything, teachers, students, and everything that you need to know. But right now, let's look at settings. That's we need to do the basic settings. So let's come back here, settings, click on that. So under this settings, we are going to enter the school details. Okay, so we are going to add, that is information about the school. Let's say the name of the school is Best Brain Academy. I've added that. Their contact number is, let's say, +233 245. So this is their contact number, and the email address of the school is admin at, let's say, admin at bestbrain.com. Okay, so that this is their email, and the address, let me use this as their address. Okay, the city, you can add the city is Kumasi. States, let's say, is a region, that is Ashanti. If you have fax, you can add that. Their website, I can copy the link here and paste it here. So that's the school website. And the date format, month, day, year. I don't want it in that way, or I don't like that. I want to have something like day, month, and year. Good. And marks obtained, marks type. Are we going by grade or numbers? They are marks. Okay, I don't know if you understand. You can just make it in the form of grade or marks. Let's go by numbers. Okay, yes, and I think that is all. So we can enable SMS, but we don't have that add-ons. Okay, if you want to add SMS add-ons, then you need to go to their official website, that is WPSchoolPress. So WPSchoolPress. Let me just enter WPSchoolPress, and this is their official website. So they have different add-ons, okay, where you can buy it. So let's go to add-ons. Okay, good. So one thing about this plugin, the free one has a lot of features that you can use for free, but if you want to get some of the paid one, each add-on costs $50. Yeah, that's the price for each add-ons. So that is a bundle for that is bundle pack, that is online fee payment. That is a bundle. Okay, and we have multiple class add-ons. Okay, we have dashboard messages. So if you want to send messages to parent, text message, then you need these add-ons. Okay, import and export add-ons. We have front end registration. If you want a student to be able to do front end registration, then you need this add-on too. Okay, so all these are add-ons that you can buy. Okay, so let's see for this one, for instance. Yes, okay, it's 160. That is for, I think it's a pack. Okay, yes, and they have added SMS, import and export, front end, everything that you need. Okay, it's 160. That is $165 for the pack, so you can go for it, or you can decide not to go for pack, but you can go through some of the add-ons that you may need. If it is messages, then you can go for only messages. This is not affiliate link, and it's $30. Okay, good. Let's leave here. Okay, good. So for now, I can only let me see if SMS, for SMS it will not work here. So let me save that, and it's successful. There's one thing that I need to add, the logo. So let me click here and change the logo. Let me go to here and let me go to Best Brain. I think I have the logo here, so I can add the logo, go down and save it. That's the school logo. Okay, good. So you can see that everything is looking nice. What else? And under settings, we still need to continue from there. Working hours, we have to indicate our working hours. Okay, yes. So let's see. Working hours, that is, we have to class hours names. Okay, so it's like we will have to add class hours names. Okay, good. Let me check, go down again. We have, and that we are done with the settings. Yes, and then let's go down here. We have working hours. Okay, and so I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, good. So starting from here, we can say that first period. Okay, the first period starts from, let's say the time is in 24 hours. Okay, so the first period start from 8, that is 8 o'clock. Okay, that is 8 o'clock to 8:50. Okay, yes, that is AM. Okay, so 8 o'clock to 8:50. Okay, if you cannot, you can just type it. Okay, in case you find difficult to do that. So here is 8:50. So I will enter 8:50, and that period is for teaching. So let me add that. You see, it has been added. Then the second period, and that too start from 8:50. So let me copy that and delete everything and paste that. Start from 8:50 to, let me paste that to 8:50 to 9 o'clock. 8:50 to 9:40. Okay, so start from 8:50 to 9:40. That is 50 minutes. Okay, and that too is for teaching, so I will add that. Okay, so the next period is the first break. Okay, the first break start from 9:50. That is let's see, the last one was 8:50 to 9:40. Okay, so that is from 9:40 to 10. So let me copy this one, 9:40 here. Okay, I will delete it and paste it here. So from 9:40 to 10, that is 30 minutes. The break time is 30 minutes. So that is 10:10. Okay, good. 10:10. I think I have it already here, and that is break time. So I can add break and add it. Okay, good. So I have done that. Now let us continue. Then we have, let's say, let me pause the video and complete this part. After that, I will explain it. Okay, so let me explain this. I've added all the period, the break time. You can see that the first period is from 8 to 8:50 and it's teaching. Second period 8:50 to 9:40 and that is teaching. Then the first break, that is from 9:40 to 10:10. That is for just 30 minutes. Okay, and we have third period, and that is from 12 going. That is we are in 24 hours, right? So from 12 going, we will the next one will be, is going to have 13, then the 2 is 14. Okay, so I hope you can see that. So I'm done with the that is working hours. Okay, if you want to add leave calendar, you can also add leave calendar. So let's see. Okay, so first we need to create a class first before we can do that. So now let's go to class. So we are going to create class. Over here we can decide to click a class here, create, and I'm going to enter the name of the class as basic 7. The class number, let's say, is room 001, and then the number of students that we can take for that class is, let's say, 30. And the teacher, we don't have teacher yet, so we can leave that part. Class starts teaching, so maybe we are talking about the term, the beginning of the term, okay, the academic year. Okay, so make sure you select the right thing. So let's say you can't go back, there is no way you can go back, so we can decide to select this one, but you can change it at any time, and maybe it will end at April. Yes, let's say around 10th April. Okay, good. And then the class location, maybe first floor, and then the school fees type is free, or you can just leave that. Let me submit, and it's successful. So we have added one class. Number of students is 0 for now. No teacher in charge. We will look at that later. So we can add another class, and let's say basic 8. The class, let's say, is 002. That's the class number. The capacity, maybe this time, is 25. And the teacher, we don't have a teacher yet. Starting date, and then the ending date is somewhere April 10th, the same. And the class location is, let's say, that is second floor. Okay, the first one was first floor, so this is the second floor. Let me submit that. So I've created 2 classes for now. Okay, as you can see, we have basic 7, basic 8. Now let's continue from the same class. So we can also add subject. Okay, we have to add subject. Okay, so here we are going to create subject. We have to select the class for that particular we have to select the class, then we add all the subject that particular class offered. Okay, that they offered in that particular class. So I can select, let's say, basic 7, and subject name, let's say mathematics. The subject code is just MAT. The teacher, we don't have a teacher yet. The book, maths book. Subject 2, maybe science. And then the code is just SI. No teacher. We can just write science textbook or something of that sort. Okay, science textbook. Okay, then subject, maybe subject 3. We write something like English language, right? English, good. And I will make it ENG. Okay, we don't have a teacher for now, so I will enter the book name. Okay, and then the subject 4, maybe the subject 4 is social studies. Okay, social studies, and the code is social studies. So social studies. Okay, let me enter the same thing, and the book is social studies textbook. And then we can also add subject 5. We can even add about 10. Okay, 10 subjects. Yes, you have to add all the subjects that they offer in that particular class. Okay, so right now, this one, I'm going to enter social study. The next one can be what? Let's say RME. That's religious and moral education. Okay, so I will copy that and enter RME here, teacher, and RME textbook. Okay, so for now, I'm going to just go by these 3, so I can submit that, and it's successful. Let me cancel that. So you can see that these are the subject that they offer in that particular class. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay, so these are the subject. Good, and that is good. But you know something, I can add more subject. Okay, okay, so I can select the same class again and add the remaining subject. Okay, I don't want to do that, so let's go to class again, and this time subject marks code. We will talk about that later. And exams, in case right now we about to ask student, we don't have student, so we can look at the exams and the rest. Okay, so we are done with the subject, and then let's move on to student or teachers. We can also add teachers. So when we go to teachers, as you can see, there is no teacher, so we need to create one. Okay, so we can click that, and here we can add the teachers, their details. Okay, so let's say the teacher's name is Darius, the last name is Amuakun. Okay, and here we can select his birthday. I don't have time to go back. We can also select the black group if you have, but it's not compulsory. We can also enter his number. It's very, very important. Okay, that's 233. So we can enter his number, qualification, degree. Okay, address. You can enter his address here, city, location here, pin code. You can just, pin code is like the teacher ID or something of that sort. Yeah. So I'll just enter 1222. Okay, his email. So email is Darius amwakun@gmail.com. It's a fake email, so don't send me any email. The username, I will go with Darius, and then the password, let me enter a password here. So I have to confirm the password. So the email or the username, and the password is very, very important. You have to keep that details as administrator, because you have to give that details to the teacher so that he can use that details to log in. Okay, so as administrator, you need to take note of that. The joining date, you can, maybe that is today, and leaving date, maybe you know the day that you'll be leaving the school. If you don't know, just leave that. His current position, you can say sports teacher. Okay, yes, sports teacher. And employee code, this is the like staff ID, working hours 8 hours. So after that, you can just submit that, and it's successful. So one teacher has been added. As you can see, that is Darius. The class in charge is not here. So let's see if I can click edit to do that. Okay, we can't do that here. So let's move on. So I've added one teacher, and the teacher can log in and add his profile. Okay, if you want to add the teacher's profile, you can also do that for him. Okay, and all that you need to do is to click update to update it. So now you have added his profile image. Okay, so we are done with the teacher. You can also add a student. Okay, so I will come to students. It's simple. Okay, so here we don't have students now, so you can create one, and here you can enter student name as, let me make it student one, student. Yeah, student name is student, first name is student, and the last name is one. So I will have something like student one. Don't name your student as student one. Okay, this is just demo. Okay, his birthday, you can just select his birthday, and the blood group, if you have the details. Parent number, it says enter the country code. So meaning if you're in Ghana, you have to bring +233 before you add the main number. Okay, good. So I've done that. Okay, his address, you can enter his address here, city code, this one, pin code, enter country code. Okay, simple as that. And that is, let's check this so that the permanent address is the same as current address. Okay, good. And let's go down. So here, as usual, you have to keep the name, the username. Okay, so this one is for parent. So I will make it the student one, parent name is parent one. Okay, so the username is parent one, and then the password, his name is parent. So his name is parent, and then that's first name is parent, the last name is one. Okay, I've added his username and then the password. So if you are creating a school website, make sure you enter the right details. Okay, so the password, let me enter the password. So which means that you have to enter all the details of you have to add all the students one after the other. Okay, you can just find a way to do it. We will have a discussion on that later. So I will enter Darius. Okay, so I've added the password and the Brad group. If you want your you can also add that. Email is parent1@gmail.com. His phone number, you can enter his phone number. You can add a +233. Okay, his educational. Okay, so I think we need to remove that. So let me enter that. His educational background is okay, degree, position, teacher. Okay, good. So the students, I'm adding names of the students, or I'm adding student to the platform, but at the same time I'm adding parent as well. Okay, so that each student will have separate account for his or her parent. Okay, so this is the parent details, and this details is for the student. Okay, so student one, so student one at Gmail, that is, and the username is student one, and then the password, we can just enter the password and confirm the password here. Good. So I've done that. I can select the class of that student, or his class, and the row number maybe is 1. Okay, good. So I've added all the details that I need. If you want to add a student picture, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, good. You have to select the gender. His gender too is very important. So let's click submit here, and let's see it's successful. So we have added one student, one parent. So if you go to parent side too, you will see one parent there as parent one. Okay, good. We have done well. So we have added one student, one parent, and one teacher, one student, and one parent. And we have also added the classes, the subject. Okay, let's work on the timetable. The last time that I was working on the timetable, I was getting some kind of errors. I don't know why, but I wanted to resolve that, but it wasn't easy. But let me try once more. So let's look at how to create timetable, because the timetable is very, very important. The student will be able to know the kind of subject that they'll be learning in the next day. Okay, so we need to create a timetable, because students will see that on their dashboard, and teachers, or the teachers too, will see that on their personal dashboard. Okay, so let's go to timetable. Let me close that. As you can see, I'm going to create for Poly Basic 7, so they will have their separate timetable, and it says timetable has not created for this class, so which means that we can start creating it. Okay, good. And we don't have a template now, so we need to create one, basic one, and then the new template, name of that's the number of session, and it says including the break. Okay, so we are going to add a break. So when you look at the session, let's go back, let's look at the session once again. I think it was about including the break was about 7, because let me check it. It's very, very important. So let's go here and check working hours. Let's look at the number of sessions that we have here, so that we can, based on that, to do that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It's 9, right? Including the break is 9. So the normal session is 7, and when we add the 2 break is 9. So now let's go back here and go to timetable. So we are going to select basic, create. Okay, so we have to create, and this time I have to select the class basic 7 once again, and it's 9. Okay, so just generate, and we have a nice structure here that we are going to use. So the first one, 8 to 850, it has been selected already, and the second one continue from 850 to 940, and then the next one from 940 to 10. Then the fourth session, that is for 10 to 11, and from that is 11 to 1150, 11 to 1150, and from 1150 to 1240. So 1150 to 1240, and 1240 to 13. So we have 1240 to 1310. Okay, good. Then 1310 to 2 o'clock, that's 14. Good. And the last one is this one, 1042. So we have done with that. Just click submit. Okay, good. Now we have a nice structure, and this is the break. You see, everything has been created for us, and we have our subject. It's quite unfortunate that I did not add all the subjects that they do at that particular class. Okay, that would be very easy for us. So let's say Monday the first from 8 to 8:10 is mathematics. You just have to drag mathematics, then you drop it there. And the second is science, and after break they will do English here, and after that they will do RME. I'm going to work on only Monday, okay, and leave the rest. Okay, good. And let's see. So after RME there's no any other subjects, so let's say they will do mathematics once again, and after second break, let's see, let me drag this here. After second break they will do science again, which is not possible. Okay, it's only possible at the demo platform. Okay, this is just demo site, and they will do English again. So we are done with Monday. So it's the same procedure, just drag and drop the subject that they offered within that day. Okay, it's very simple and easy to do. Okay, so I'm done with Monday, and it's already saved. Okay, good. So I'm done. I can just leave that. Okay, yes. So let me go back here. I can log in as a student, okay, on this platform, but let me see. I want to see if I can log in as a student. Before I will do that, let me come back here. Let me go to my dashboard. Sorry. Okay, so here I will go to pages. Now this dashboard that you see here, one of them, we need to delete one of them. So let me first open this. I think we need to delete this. Okay, so but let me open this in a new tab, and let's see. Dashboard contain all the overview. There's nothing here, but let's go with the top one here. Let's see something. Let me click that. You see, this is the correct one, so we need to delete this. So we need to delete the down one here, so I will delete that. Okay, so good. You can also go to trash and delete it completely, okay, because we don't need it anymore. Good. So I can close that. So this one still exists, and this is the correct one. Okay, good. So let's go back to the dashboard. So let's go to all pages once again, and this time I'm going to open this in the new tab, in the incognito. Okay, yes, private window, so that I'll be able to log in. You see my logo is here. I can now log in as student 1, and my password. Okay, so I can click login, and as you can see, I am on my dashboard. So student 1 can see a simple one student, only one teacher. I've added only one teacher, and the parent have added only one. Classes is only 2. I can go to class here and select timetable, and let's see, I've added only Monday, and the student can see it here. Okay, so all the classes, all the various subject that you'll be adding, the student will be able to see that here. Okay, good, and that is good. Students, okay, so he is the only student here, and teachers, since we have added only one teacher, okay, and that teacher has not been, we have not allocated or added that teacher to this basic 7 class. That's why there is no teacher here, so it's not a big deal. Let me minimize that, and let us continue from here. So let's go to teachers once again, or let's go to class, so that we can add a teacher to those class. So let's say we have one student at basic 7, so let me click edit, and we are going to add a teacher. So basic 7, we can now select Darius Amakun as a teacher in basic 7 class. Let me save that. Okay, and even subject, we can even allocate. Let's go to subject. Let's see, let's go settings, subject to, we can even add teacher to that particular subject. Okay, so let's say mathematics. Let me edit that, and let's select a teacher who will be teaching that mathematics, and that's Darius Omwako, and update it. So it's successful. Good, so we have added that. Okay, notification, let's see what we can do over there. So here, if you want to create notification, something like sending an email to all parents or students or teachers, you can do that here. So create. Okay, notification name, maybe you can say PTA meeting, or yeah, PTA meeting. Okay, meetings, okay, PTA meeting. Okay, and receiver, all users, all students, all parents, all teachers. So you can, or you can select particular user, okay, based on the list, the drop down of the users you have added. You see, I've added student 1, Darius Amakon, and parent 1. That's why we can see their names here. But I can say, I can send it to all teachers. Okay, all teachers, or let me see, all students, or all users. Okay, that is good. Through email, SMS is faded. Okay, which means that we can select that, so we can just send them through email. But the email contact that I've added on this platform are fake, so there's no way. So after that, then you can send your message. Okay, upcoming PTA meeting. Okay, so I can just click submit, and it will send them an email for this message. Okay, so it's here. Now we are done with that. You can even add transports. Okay, yes, you can create a transport. That is the name of the vehicle name, the vehicle number, that is the driver's name or the driver name, the driver phone number, the route fee, so the amount the student will be paying, and then the everything. So you can just create that, so that the student can also see that on their dashboard, including the parents. Okay, good. And so far so good. I think these are some of the things. As a teacher, you can mark student attendance and so on and so forth. So far so good. We have added all the basic. I'm not sure that there will be another information that I need to add for now. So if there is something, but you can feel free to ask any question, leave comments below this video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I would advise you to do that. Okay, if you're watching me for the first time, just look for the remaining videos, because this is part 4. Okay, so look for the intro and the part 1, part 2 to this stage. This is a series I'm going to, in our next video we will continue. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.